A Newton Aycliffe vicar and an Alnwick priest have been jailed for their sickening historic abuse of young boys. George Granville Gibson was the vicar of a Newton Aycliffe church in the late 1970s when he indecently assaulted a teenager. Durham Crown Court heard that Gibson, a leader of a church group, and committed the offences during rehearsals for a pantomime and then later at a house party following the show's run. Judge James Adkin said Gibson would seek out a young man and indecently assault him in the company of others by rubbing against his body and appeared to enjoy their presence. Gibson, who is now 86-year-old, was found guilty of 2 indecent assaults after being convicted by a jury and jailed for 21 months. He will be on the sex offenders register for 10 years. Sentencing Gibson in November, Judge Adkin said, "You are the parish priest, revered and completely trusted to promote Christian values in the community. Sex offenders in positions of authority must know they will be sent to prison if they abuse children in the community." In December, Chronicle Live reported how another clergyman was locked up for carrying out sex attacks on a young boy. Perverted priest David Taylor from Alnwick ruined the life of a young boy with sickening sex attacks in the church and on Holy Island. The court heard the abuse happened in a church vestry, at a retreat on Holy Island, in an old convent, and also during a trip to a football tournament. Prosecutor Vince Ward said these were religious venues where he would have expected to be safeguarded but wasn't. The victim said the first time it happened was when he was put under Taylor's gown and made to do a sex act. The victim kept his abuse a secret for 4 decades, fearing he would never be believed over the trusted churchman. Now he finally has justice after Taylor was convicted of 10 offenses of indecency with a child and indecent assault. The victim said, "I was angry and confused and started to blame myself for what happened. I felt disgusted I had allowed Father Taylor to abuse me in the way he had. The abuse has affected my work life and my personal relationships. My anger issues have caused many of my relationships to break down, and I believe this is because of my childhood abuse. My mental health has suffered also.